For today's video, we're going to talk about how to improve your mindset. Your mindset essentially is pretty much your view of the world and everything surrounding you, and how you react and how you respond to things. Now, why is mindset important? Why is it important to improve this? Your mindset influences your outlook, your decisions, and your actions on your life. They make a huge difference in how your relationships are, how you do your job. Your mindset plays such a huge and crucial role in your daily life, okay? It affects your finances, your money, your decision making, your actions, your mental health, what to eat. Your mindset is so huge and impactful on your day-to-day life. And it's really important to be mindful of this because this is going to be a big contributor to improving it. So now we understand what mindset is and how it plays such a huge role in your day-to-day life. I'm going to give you a couple tips and a couple different perspectives so you can understand how to improve your mindset. The first thing is you got to understand the difference between a fixed mindset and a growth mindset. Somebody with a fixed mindset thinks their abilities and traits are set in stone. They don't see no opportunity or growth. Kind of take things as they are. They don't see the possibility. They don't have an optimistic mindset. They're just stone on any growth, okay? A growth mindset is the constant desire to always learn, okay? You're not being stagnant. You're always looking for the next best opportunity. Every setback is an opportunity to gain experience. You're learning from every setback. You're learning from every loss. Somebody with a growth mindset has endless opportunities of growth and their skills can be uncapped. You can accomplish and do so many great things in your life when you have a growth mindset. I'm a big fan of everybody having a growth mindset, but the thing is, how do you change to a growth mindset? How do you go from a fixed mindset to a growth mindset? Growth mindset is like, I failed today, but hey, at least I gained more experience. I showed up 15 minutes late, but hey, 15 minutes late is better than 30 minutes late. A lot of times, regardless of the circumstances, you're always seeing it as an opportunity of growth, okay? Not so much always about thinking and being positive. It's just keeping an optimistic mindset and seeing every opportunity as a gain. Somebody with a fixed mindset would take a loss for what it is versus somebody with a growth mindset. To me, yeah, it's a loss, but it really feels like a lesson because I've learned so much from it. It's the ability to change your perspective and be able to look at both sides, but always steer towards the neutral, always try to steer towards a positive way of looking at things. Notice how I said neutral, okay? Somebody is neutral is someone that has a balance, they're always in the middle, they're kind of stoic. Think of practicing stoicism. This isn't always thinking and being positive, okay? A lot of people get this mixed up. Whenever you're giving advice on things and trying to create positive changes in your life, people are really quick to think the only way you can improve your life is always having a positive mindset, when that's not the case. All right, so tip number one, your self-talk. You got to understand how you're talking to yourself. Look, we're human, we're going to make mistakes, and we might do some stupid things. But the kicker here is that whenever you do that stupid thing or whenever you make that mistake, don't go on a flame session, okay? Don't start cooking yourself. Don't start roasting yourself. Don't just start bad mouthing yourself. Somebody that has practiced neutrality and has a balance has an understanding that when they make a mistake, I'm not perfect. I showed up late today. Tomorrow I get another chance to make up for it. Today wasn't a good game. I missed all my shots, but hey, there's still 12 more games left in the season. So when you're actively working towards something that you've been struggling with and you're failing, don't be so quick to badmouth yourself. Understand that you're a work in progress. Not everybody is gifted just to snap their fingers and they're instantly good at something. Sometimes you got to get some reps in, man. You got to get the experience. Remember, it's not a loss, it's a lesson. As long as you know that you're showing up every single day, doing the repetition, staying consistent, practicing the good habits, journaling things out, being mindful of your thoughts. As long as you keep showing up for yourself and you know that you are gaining more experience. And the more experience you have with something, the easier it is for you to use it as a positive gain. Guys, you got to understand, it's going to suck sometimes. There's going to be days where you're not going to show up. These are the crucial times and situations where you don't want to badmouth yourself. It's real easy to think and feel negative and just go down that funnel. Man, another way you can improve your self-talk is do affirmations. Get up in the morning, look yourself in the mirror and say feel-good affirmations. I am confident. I am strong. I am beautiful. It's okay to not feel it at first. You got to understand, for you to become the best version of yourself, you have to go through a phase of being uncomfortable. Once you master how to be uncomfortable, life does a full 180. It's crazy. It's okay to think and feel negative sometimes, but don't sit in it. That's the problem. People just sit in it. It turns into quicksand. You're just constantly you're digging and digging, but you ain't going anywhere. That's what being in a negative mindset is like. You're way better than that. I don't care what nobody says. I don't care what rough patches you have been through, you're still here. And the fact that you're still here, that means that you have a chance. You get another opportunity to turn things around in your life. Now, I wanted to add something, okay? I want to talk about expectations, all right? You got to understand that when you have an experience and you have a tendency to think it be negative, let's say you go to work, you had a bad experience with your manager or your coworkers or something like that. Some days it's going to be uncomfortable trying to think and be positive. This is why I'm telling people to practice a sense of neutrality. You know what? I really can't stand my job, but it's all good. It's only temporary. I'm actively looking for another one. You know what? I really don't like my coworker right now. He's driving me crazy, but you know what? I'm going to keep it at a bare minimum and I'm going to try to find a way to keep my distance. It's going to be uncomfortable, okay? When you're trying to improve your mindset, do self-improvement, trying to better your life, you are going to go through phases for a little bit where it is going to be uncomfortable, because improving your mindset, it is a journey. And I always like to tell people that you're always a beautiful work in progress. Practice gratitude, okay? I'm trying to think of a nice way to say this, but your life can't be that bad, all right? The fact that a homeless person can still walk the streets and smile, and you got a roof over your head or have a job or have some money coming in for income, start your day out with 3 things you're grateful for. It could be anything. Starbucks. Man, I love my car. Oh my gosh, I can go to my sink and turn my faucet on and water comes out. Like it could be anything, because you never want to be the person that doesn't appreciate something until it's lost. Learn to appreciate what you have right now. That way it can propel you for more things in the future. The universe works off of gratitude. The universe works off of you being thankful and appreciative of the stuff in your life. It doesn't reward you focusing on your shortcomings. Your age isn't a shortcoming. Your lack of experience isn't a shortcoming. A lot of the things that you see as negative or what you're limiting are often opportunities for you to grow. They're often limitations that you could turn into unlimited possibilities. Number 3, do some form of exercise. I don't care if it's pickleball, basketball, walking the dog, walking with your kids. They say one of the easiest things you can do is get outside and walk for 10 to 15 minutes. If you can't do exercise, do a lot of feel-good activities. Maybe you want to learn how to play chess. Maybe you like playing the guitar. Maybe you like watching game shows. Like, everybody has that one positive thing that they enjoy doing. And if you start doing that more often, as long as it's adding a good value to your life, allow you to stay in a higher mindset. It's going to make it easier for you to think from neutral positive instead of being stuck with a fixed mindset and being negative. You can really just Google any book on self-development, improving your mindset. One book that I recently started reading is Think and Grow Rich. I got that on my iPhone now. I just posted a screenshot of it. I like to use Apple Books. Another good one that I'm a fan of, he's a musician, but his name is Russ. I post his book here as well. There's another book, The Energy Codes, which I haven't finished reading. I need to pick that back up. When you find yourself a good book to read, it also helps immerse your mind in a state where you could be more positive. You could be more neutral about things in your life, thus also improving your mindset and allowing you to develop more of a growth mindset. Remember, we're trying to grow and become the best version of ourselves. We don't think from a limitation standpoint. We always think from opportunity. It's not a loss, it's a gain for us. Okay, quick little recap. We talked about what is a mindset, okay? Why is it important? The difference between a fixed mindset and a growth mindset, and why it's important to have a growth mindset. The techniques like the self-talk, the habits, affirmations, meditating, working out, journaling. One thing you want to do is find a way to track your progress, okay? When you track your progress, it makes it easier for you to see the improvements that you made. You're never going to know if nothing works out if you don't have a way to track and monitor it, okay? So maybe getting up in the morning and trying to write 3 things a day isn't working for you, okay? What about just listening to some uplifting music for like 15, 20 minutes just to get your day up and going? What about finding a positive person on YouTube, and save their videos, and watch them first thing in the morning just to set your mind for your day? So many different routines and habits that you can add to your day-to-day life. That way you can consistently build and improve your mindset. When you track these, it makes it easier for you to pick and choose what and what's not working. Maybe instead of doing affirmations, maybe you like reading a book the first 10, 15 minutes of your day. Maybe one thing you'd like to do is get up in the morning, have your fresh cup of coffee, and just sit and listen to some music. Like, there's so many different ways and habits that you can add to your routine to experiment with. And like I said, if you have a way to track it, it makes it easy for you to pick and choose what and what's not working. Somebody that has a growth mindset has tools and measurements set in place so they can track their growth, so they can actually see if they're getting better. Remember, your time is valuable, all right? You don't want to waste your time on something that's not working. If something's not working out for you, Find a different way. Google it up. Google's your best friend. So there you have it. These are some steps. Hey Siri, hush. So there you have it. These are some simple tips on how to improve your mindset, okay? Understand though that it's not going to be easy at first. You're going to be uncomfortable. You're going to go through some rough patches. But I assure you, if you stay consistent, keep showing up for yourself, switching a fixed mindset to a growth mindset, a loss to a lesson, promise you it's going to work out. I'm rooting for you. It's your boy Speaks. If anything resonated with you in this video, or if you want any more tips and advice on self-improvement or how to improve your mindset, anything of that nature, just drop a comment down below. Let me know if anything resonated with you. And if there's something else in particular you want me to talk about, let me know, man. I want to engage with more people. I'm trying to, stay consistent. I'm working on the videos. It's been a process, but we're working through it. I'm also working on doing some vlogging. I haven't got to that yet, but I got the camera and everything. I just haven't started vlogging yet. But yeah, man, it's your boy Speaks, and I'll catch y'all next time, man. Peace.